It might have been a little bit sloppy on that exchange. But damn, my boy Thorfinn is back. And he still motherfucking got it. What's up, it's your boy Centron. Come back into another analysis video. And I kid you not, it's my real name. And damn it, we jumping into this late action-packed episode of Attack on Attack on Colonization. Alright, man. It's Viking history, aka anime that I can't even think of right now. Anyways, Vinland Saga. Damn it. You know what I'm here for. Jokes, all jokes aside. Man, this episode was filled with, a little bit of trepidation. Because, we're trying to escape here, but we got a couple checkpoints we got to pass first. Hit that save data and know we good. Then we can, proceed forward. But we start out with, with them on the farm. And, start off right where we did last episode, leaving off where they're probing the farmland and trying to find this dude. Like, he ain't in the hay and all this, so you can skip past that. But they just kind of wanted to hit back home with us on that and make sure we know where we are. And then Einar just takes off running. He just runs straight for Arnade, where she's at, dealing with the OGG. And she's tending to him and trying to make things go, regular. But I'm like, bruh, shouldn't she be with Gardar? Because they escaped, because we know that. And, but our people, Einar and Thorfinn don't know that yet. And Thorfinn following behind him. Einar, don't do nothing stupid. So, we roll up on her, try to, not try to, but talk to her and try to, get a grasp on what is going on. Because he's like, we know to escape, so what you doing here? And where the key at? So we got to talk, kind of quiet and cold. But, Thorfinn realizes that, the guests, the bodyguards are watching them. So, they got to throw them off the trail some kind of way. He's like, let's bend down and wash some dishes. So they try to, incognito do that. And it's like, it's still like, it's going to get, a little bit heated or, emotional out there because it's basically life or death. If y'all doing this, y'all are casting y'all lot in with her, which means you're risking your lives. At the very least, punishment. At the very worst, death. And I ain't talking about hard of hearing. So they listen to her story, get out the facts that it's like, man, I thought you were gonna leave this alone. I thought you were done. To protect this child inside your belly. That is the OG's, kid. But she couldn't leave well-to-do alone because, man, it's something about the alpha that imprinted on her. But this dude, he got a heart, man. He got a heart and he got it bad. She down bad, bro. She just break down in tears. I'm surprised they ain't noticed that, but they whispered enough, whatever, to make it not be able to be made out. Shut up, Wins. I'm telling a story here, but it's rolling about just like the story, and she's like, I just couldn't, just believe that he would be the man that I thought he was. Look to his eyes, they look miserable. Both of us have been through so much. We lost Halti, our son, and they say he used to be brimming with confidence, but now he's just a shell of a guy, man. And it's about survival. It's like, so you're like, how did this happen? She tells him that he cut, she cut him loose because she thought that he might attack her because he might just feel rage, but he wasn't anywhere close to that. He came back for her, not for revenge. So he's wanting to to escape with her and to to take her take her and have a life with her again. He's like, I'm sorry, he apologized last episode. So but he's gravely injured. She treated his wounds the best she could. She hit him nearby, but like soon after, snake, and his people arrived, so she couldn't really do shit. But yeah, it is what it is. Like, it's just, it's a very precarious situation. So we're like, we kind of make up a plan, like, we're moving and shifting, and it's got like you throw them off the tracks. So like yeah, the OG makes Snake an offer, so they're talking. After they get to talking, he says, "Hey, he's throwing some life advice at him and talking different stuff. He's like, man, all you've done is war. I see that sword you got. It ain't from around here. So the burden that you've been carrying around, you had that chip on your shoulder way long before you came here. So why don't you just cast that sword aside?" He's like, "What?" He's like, I know you probably can't, but just why don't you try it? Why don't you try creating life instead of destroying? Kind of like similar to the thoughts that Einar and Thorfinn, being the initiator of that thought process, had a conversation about this last episode, trying to to do things in their life, trying to atone, but Snake ain't in that mode. He's just in survival. He's in warrior mode. He's all he knows is to struggle and to fight. And that is primarily with adversaries. With physical beings, with other men. If it's not you're not being taken from, you got to take. So it's a dog eat world. And that's just the vision that he subscribes to. And yeah, he's just one of those dudes that that's the only way he know. Obviously that's the only way he's seen life, and he doesn't even question it. He's cool with with the package deal that it is. Not signing up for anything else. He's not under any false pretenses. So he's like, what? Because the OGGs tell him that I give you my farm, give you all my land. You can produce. Put in hard work. And yeah, it'll be yours. He's like, I'm not long for this world. I'm about to pass soon. He's like, damn. And he actually thinks about maybe what it could be, or just ponders it. But of course, at the end of the day, his answer is gonna be like, no, man. Like I don't want to work on no goddamn farm. I want to be who I am. And he's like, forget all that peaceful life. I'm here for that war. I want all the smoke. So that's out the window. So we just roll forward our plan. And then we see somebody hiding in the shadows, and they may not notice. He done he threw his Viking cup at his employee. He was like sleeping on the job, quite literally. He's like, "Wake your ass, stupid hell, bit." And he's like, "Oh, okay, we see that somebody there by the tree is hiding in the shadows." And like, damn, that's Gardar. Look just dead like him, and he just take off. Running, and they pursue him on horseback. All three of them, Snake and his two bodyguards, one injured, and the other dude that encountered him as well. So while they're doing that, OGG tells them that I'm gonna help out. I'm gonna help y'all escape. And like, man, damn, this dude, he's doubling down, not just saying that he's good for the initial hiding, but he's trying to help them escape. And then Thorfinn, throws his lot in there too, and Einar and talking to Arne, they said, okay, we're willing to help you. First, Einar, of course, signed up because he's a major simp, even though he ain't getting none. But Thorfinn said, hey man, y'all could probably use my help as well, and it's better than with two heads than one, and you might have better chances. Surprise, but Thorfinn he's really down for that, trying to have that peaceful life, and so they set their plan in motion, and Einar runs them off. All three, he's like, they're running away. And as they're doing that, trying to, get them to move, and they like realize that he hit him right there under the bed. He's been unconscious. He's out cold. But they, they're in short supply with time, so they got to get up out of there. I'm like, yeah, y'all moving too slow. So he running full speed, trying to get to the forest, but his forest still, far away. And they're pursuing, but Snake, he's a crafty motherfucker. He realizes that, man, this dude's supposed to be injured, right? Gravely injured, man. He's running a little bit too fast. Let's slow this shit down. He's like, y'all two bodyguards, these two underlings, y'all keep pursuing him. Be careful. If that is Gardar, he's a deadly motherfucker. Don't let him corner you. Like, just keep him at bay. I'll send reinforcements. But hey, I'm turning back. I got a hunch, man. Something off. So he goes back, and we're like, damn. So they put Gardar in the carriage, and because Thorfinn asked him, the OGG's like, can we borrow your carriage? Like, man, I'm in too deep at this point anyway. I'm already involved because they worry about his involvement. Tell them, hey, load me in there too. They'll be able to move around the farm and maneuver around, and they will get asked less questions if I'm with them. So yeah, let's do this thing. But then, man, then You know, as they load him in there, and then Snake just shows up over the hill. You know, he's close, and then Thorfinn catches sight of him because you know he dropped his horse off smartly so that you know when he got close and ran the rest of the way. He is a fit dude. Man, we gotta face this dude. So we gotta go through him, and he tells Thorfinn, "All right, man, just back off now, and I'll let you off the hook. It'll be we'll be square. You keep going, I'm about to cut you down." I love how they say in Japanese. They don't say I'm gonna murk you. He said I'm gonna cut you, which means like if I cut you, you're gonna bleed to death. Digital Dolby 2.1, 5.1. But yeah, he's serious about that. And he's got that sword out, man. That shit is wicked. Got a wicked curve on it too. So Thorfinn's like, man, all right, I'm gonna have to fight this dude. And then his inner monologue kicks in, and who else would it be but motherfucking Ashkalad? It ain't even his daddy, because he spent more time like as a battling youth, as growing into his physical prime, as a fighter, with Ashkalad than he did with his dad. I mean, like he was a kid with his dad, kid. He grew up on the battlefield with Ashkalad, even though he hated dude. Dude was still like a father figure to him. So he's becoming his inner monologue, the dude that he talks to get advice from and leans on, which is kind of funny, interesting. Because he did have some kind of love for the dude. He sacrificed himself. Himself for him, for Thorfinn. So it's interesting. Threw away his mission, which is a man's purpose, which is everything, which means a lot. But yeah, he goes in trying to he gives a plan. If I can hit him in the chin, I can knock him out. So he goes in, man, but he dodges the punch because dude, Snake ain't no cheap warrior. Dude is legit, and he swings that sword, and Thorfinn dodges, but he's like about 6 inches, not that much, maybe less, 4 to 5, but Ashkalad like, come on now, bro, you got that half. That's nature coming in with this. You didn't think you was gonna do this without activating warrior mode. So we see Thorfinn get in the pose. They call it pose. And I'm like, damn, he got them swords, but he ain't got them. And it's like, Snake is like, what kind of pose is that? That's not meant with an axe, or a sword. Martial arts of some sort. Like, we see that, it's the pose that he had when he was youth, when he was growing into that prime. Wow, wildin', nigga. Like, damn, this nigga's on it. So, man, like, we're gonna have to wait for the continuation of the next episode to see where this is gonna lead. But we kind of already got our answer, because we see that in the following episode. The title is The Road Home. So it's like you see Gardar and his baby mama. They're on the cart and they got a hand, like everything's all good. So it's like they're on their way home. Gotta be. And it means he probably knocked Snake the fuck out, cut the head off the Snake. So I mean, your boy Thorfinn probably won. I mean, like in because Arnade and the OGG was shocked when they saw Thorfinn. They're like, man, who is this dude? Y'all don't know him. He ain't from Golden State, but he a warrior. Like, man, boy. But I think he gets it done. But how? How the does he get it done against Snake Way? Anyways, we're gonna check out here more DBZ and another anime that ain't DBZ this week, but we're gonna get up out of here, man. Good, man. Good. That's the episode. Yeah, I love it. Anyways, in the saga of V's, we're trying to stack V's on V's and make dubs. Like, comment, share, and subscribe Thanks for watching. Check me out at Centron Anime, Centron Life, or Centron Laughs, or other social media.